All right, XRP Army. Let's get into some XRP price predictions for this week. Some new outlooks given where we are this morning. Every hour right now, every minute kind of counts as we're trying to hang on to a very, very crucial support level. So we're going to get into it, give you guys some key support levels, key resistance levels to watch, and some relative news in terms of why the XRP price has been coming down. We're going to cover all of that in this video, guys. So make sure you guys stick around until the end of the video, and we're going to dive into it. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And guys, hit that like button for me. I want everybody to kind of see where we are right now because every minute, every hour counts in terms of where we are on the short-term time frame. Okay. Now, we're going to give you guys a bunch of different scenarios. So let's talk a little bit about the macro here before we get into the new price predictions for this week. But there is definitely bearishness around cryptocurrency right now. We are at 15, guys, on the fear and greed index. 15. We have not been this low since 2024. You got to go all the way back to January 2024. And even then, we weren't even that low. I mean, you got to go well into, November when Bitcoin was at $40,000. That's crazy. We are in the same extreme fear zone as to when Bitcoin was at 40,000, and yet Bitcoin is double in price at 81K. So that's good on the macro, right? I mean, prices are much, much higher. And to be this bearish at $81,000 Bitcoin, over $2 XRP, right around 2K Ethereum, you could tell that the market is maturing, right? But there's no doubt this time right now is not great. And altcoin season seems like it's forever away. But as always, we talk about this, things will get better over time. And we're taking a look at some key catalysts driving XRP's price down right now. Heightening U.S. recession fears, U.S. presidential, candidate or President Donald Trump's digital asset stockpile letdown. There was a little bit of a letdown. I think it's more or less the tariffs, and then a textbook bearish technical setup. They're not talking about the tariffs here. And then, crypto and tech stocks all seeing a large sell-off yesterday due to rising U.S. recession fears. JP Morgan raised the U.S. recession risk to 40%, up from 30% at the start of 2025, citing extreme U.S. policies at key risk. The Trump administration's recent imposition of tariffs on imports from Mexico, Canada, and China has definitely heightened fears of a global trade war. And Trump even said, hey, this is a period of transition, and there's going to be some unsettling times in the short term, but he promises that this is going to make America much stronger, the economy much stronger when you look out into the future. Goldman Sachs also increased their 12-month recession probability to 20%, up from 15%, warning that forecasts could rise if Trump maintains current policies as well. So let's get into some of the price predictions for this week. Right now, we're seeing XRP buyers holding strong at $2. But for how long? That's the big question. Can we continue to hold this line here? We're at $2.13 today, opening up, which is good. We bounced off of some really, really extreme lows, guys. We dipped down to 191 late last night. We had a big dip down to 191, 192. Bounced off it pretty nicely, though, back up to 213. And buyers came rushing in. As long as they continue to do so and keep us over $2, this is going to be really, really solid. So you can see, like on this chart right here, that gold bar, they've got it pretty much situated at about $2 here, the top part of this bar. Staying above this is going to be crucial. Let me put myself over here so you can see that a little bit better. That is our line. I mean, we've come down here and wicked down, tons of times here from late 2024 into early 2025, but we've been able to hold this line. So we've definitely got like a descending wedge pattern kind of playing out here. As long as we can stay above that $2 mark, we're in a pretty good spot. Now, key support levels to watch right at $2. If we did break 2, we have downside risk all the way down to $1.60. Key resistance levels, $3 and $3.41 to the upside. Despite market volatility, though, XRP has managed to remain above $2, which has been well defended since late 2024. Buyers have always come back in here. Sellers are increasing the pressure, though, And we're going to continue to see if XRP manages to hold that $2 mark. Its bullish uptrend remains intact if it does. With each attempt, though, by sellers to break this key level, the chances of them succeeding increases. So I'd like to see some strength here today, maybe take us back up to that 225, 230 range. Even if bulls did a good job so far, the market momentum is against them. This can clearly be seen on the weekly MACD, which is accelerating downwards after its recent bearish cross. If nothing changes, the expectation is that current support at $2 may fall, and we see the price go down to 160, which would be next up on our next support line. So this is what we're watching for. Now, keep in mind, we've got, our trading indicator that is really helpful on the macro, guys. If you guys are serious about investing, serious about winning big trades, XT Algo called the buy signal at 55 cents. If we come back out to the chart and I show you guys what I'm talking about, the last time we got a big momentum up signal on the daily, we got one here with the news of the strategic reserve also, but we knew that that was a fake out. I mean, obviously that played out, right? And that was just brutal for the markets. But from a technical standpoint, the last time we had a technical breakout was back here on November 7th at 55 cents. And we stormed all the way up 473%. So I am envisioning this happening again. If we continue to show strength at $2, we're going to feel really confident once we get into a better macro environment, and we can continue to go upwards. This trading indicator will give you a lot of great insight into the top cryptos and allow you to know the best times to buy, best times to sell. If you look at the RSI, guys, we're almost oversold here at 43, which is a good sign. The MACD doesn't look great, but RSI looks pretty solid. RSI for me is probably the most important, most important indicator that I watch for. It's one of the easiest to kind of track too. Anytime you get down below 40, an asset is essentially oversold. Anytime it gets up over 70, like it did back here in mid-January, it's overbought, and you're usually going to see a sell-off like we did, in those coming days after we got really hot on the RSI. Same thing back here in late November. We got really hot and we came back down as well. This is where you'll get some pullback. So RSI has been down for a while. If we can continue to hold this $2 line, again, get comfortably back to like 230 first, and then that 250, 260 level, that would really bode well for the future here of XRP. So these are some of the things we're looking at today. Overall, from a macro standpoint, Bitcoin is back close to 82K right now at the time of this recording. That's good considering, we nosedived all the way down to 76,900, 77K we were down here to in the last 24 hours. And really, this was just late last night. Okay, not even 12 hours ago, we were in the $76,000 range on Bitcoin. So it's good to see the bounce back up. We'll continue to track this throughout the day and throughout the week, but that's where we are right now. That's your XRP Ripple price prediction for this week right now. We'll continue to monitor this and give you guys updates as we see fit. If you guys want to come over and trade with me, of course, you can come over to BidFi, running a great XRP special right now. Come on over and check us out. Links down below to BidFi. And then we also have links down there for BTCC. And of course, I mentioned my trading indicator. If you guys are serious traders, you want to take your game to the next level, this is for serious traders only. You could check out this link. It's a 30-day money-back guarantee. So you could try this risk-free for the first 30 days. Hop in, give it a look. If you don't like it, full refund in 30 days. I think you owe it to yourself if you're a serious trader, especially while crypto is down, so you can get out ahead of this when we do bounce back. So appreciate you guys for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys in the next one.